Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got another CEX haul for you guys. So we're going to quickly go through it. I'm going to show you the montage, going to show you the games. I've got some really good pickups this time. Got a couple of Steelbooks. We're going to go through it all. So stay tuned and enjoy. So that was the montage. Hopefully you enjoyed. So we've got the games down here again, and I'm going to go through them. I'm probably going to do it as sort of PS5 down to PS4, PS3, then PS2. So we've got about 10 games in this one. So yeah, let's start off. First one up, I got one PS5 game this time. PS5 games these days are pretty expensive. They can stack up quite a lot. So this one is The Quarry, as you can see. So this is from the guys that made Until Dawn, which is, if you haven't played that game, it's a fantastic game. So this again is a horror game. It takes place at a camp. I think it's sort of the camp counselors. I think they're all teenagers. They come together. They get trapped at the camp at night time, and you sort of don't know what's going to happen. I think one of the people that runs the place is like, you know, you can't stay here at night time. But it's more of like a Friday the 13th kind of feel. There's a lot of like horror elements in it. The main selling point of these games is that it's really choice based. So you play as loads of different characters and you have to let them survive all the way to the end. And you don't know how your choices are going to affect way later on in the game, which is really cool. So you think you're doing stuff right, and then you just make a decision and then your guy just dies, like his head gets chopped off because you told him to go left instead of going right. But yeah, these games are really good. There's a lot of sort of like surprise elements in them. This one as well, if you look at the bottom, quite a lot of like celebrity casts as well. So a lot of familiar faces in these games. They're really good. Me and my girlfriend play this one together. We play the movie night mode. We play it together, so you choose what character you are. You pick, I think there's like 6 or 7 characters, and you pick your own characters to play as, and then when it changes scenes to the next character, you pass the controller over. So I play on standard mode, my girlfriend plays on easy mode because she's a noob. All right, next one up. This one, it wasn't on my list at all. I have shown it in the previous video, the Germany jump scare one, but I finally found it in English, which is great. No slipcover this time though, but this is Thief. I've actually played like a demo version of this game way back. I think when it first came out. Don't know when it came out, but it was a while ago, maybe like 2018. But yeah, I played a free version and it was pretty decent, to be honest. And this has a Game of the Year edition. I don't know how games get Game of the Year edition. I don't know if they have to win the award or if they have to be nominated. Yeah, this game is I don't know too much about it, but it's mostly you play as a thief, and it's sort of a mix between maybe like Assassin's Creed and like Dishonored. You play as a guy who is a thief, obviously, and I think you just have to steal some stuff, and stuff goes down. I'm excited to get into this one. I don't know too much about it. Here's the back as well, if you want to read that. I'll throw some gameplay up as I'm speaking. I think this is a bit of a unique game. I think this might be slept on a little bit. If it's one game of the year, it's definitely got to be somewhat good, hopefully. But this is, yeah, a nice, decent add to the collection. You can see on the front as well that thief there is raised actually, and it's reflective, which is quite a cool touch. Sort of like the BioShock covers. I'll show you that for anyone that hasn't seen. So I've got BioShock 1 with the slip cover, and you can see it's reflective. Even the case underneath is reflective. No, it's not reflective. BioShock 2 is reflective on the cover. I think that they just left the other one unreflective because it's got a slipcover on top. But this is a nice touch. When games add a reflective bit, monkey brain likey. Next one up, this one's a fan favorite. Everyone's going to be nostalgic over this one. Black Ops 2. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Yeah, this is, I think, lots of people's favorite Call of Duty. to be honest with you. Yeah, this is a great game. I mean, like the campaign, I don't remember too much of the campaign. I remember that one mission where like you're on horseback and you're riding, I think it's somewhere in Africa, and you're riding with like the African militia or something, and you're on horseback and you're charging through this warfare scene, and there's a clip where like there's a guy who gets trapped in a truck and it's like on fire, and he's smashing the glass, and then your character is like trying to break the glass and kick it, and it just doesn't work. And then there's like the chief commander, he grabs you and he's like, the guy's gone, like we need to go. It's a pretty impacting scene, to be honest. Like it's very dramatic as well. This had like some of the best multiplayer, best zombies. You know, the multiplayer I remember playing Hijacked. Everyone remembers that game. Everyone played gun game. I used to play Sticks and Stones with my friends like all the time on that game. We used to don't know if you ever played the game like Michael Myers as well, where everyone had to go, you played a custom game, and everyone had to go run and hide, and like one guy would have like a ballistic knife and he'd come round like Michael Myers and like kill everyone, and you had to basically like a game of hide and seek pretty much. That was awesome. We also played a game called like the crab game, where like you had to stay in prone and like crawl your way to each other with like a ballistic knife, and you had to like knife each other. But yeah, as well, like the zombies on there, it was insane. You know, Transit gets a lot of hate. I'm not going to say I love Transit, but it's definitely not as bad as people say it is. Die Rise is complete trash. Dog Water, terrible map. Buried was redemption. Mob of the Dead was one of the best maps ever. Then you had Origins to finish it off. That was an insane map. Origins is, I think, the fan favorite zombies map. If you played Origins, comment down below. Comment down below your favorite Black Ops 2 map. Comment down below if Origins is your favorite. Put down, I don't know, Origins is beast mode or something to that effect. Origins W. I want to see how many Origins, how many people are in the Origins fan club. And yeah, that was, you know, you had the staffs on there. The Easter egg was insane. The ending cutscene was incredible when you find out they're like, she's playing with toys and stuff. Massive cliffhanger. Black Ops 2 was one of the best Call of Duties that has ever come out. Okay, and next up is Resistance 2. Don't know what happened in the last clip. I think there was a glitch or something. Resistance 2, yeah, I think I said in the last one, I haven't actually played a lot of Resistance. I think I've played maybe 1 or 2 missions of it before. This is definitely one that I had. I think one of my friends when I was a kid gave this to me, but I never played it, unfortunately. The cover art on this always like intrigued me so much. So you've got, obviously the stickers in the way. It's just literally like the normal one at the top, like a normal landscape, guy with the gun. And then on the flip side of it, it's like a mirrored image upside down. And it's got like the alien guy in the same stance, like the same background, but it's all destroyed. You can see like there's Diner in the background, and then it changes to Die. It's a nice touch. But yeah, I'll throw up gameplay, but yeah, I'll show you the back as well. It looks pretty good, to be honest with you. Again, I'm pretty sure it's just like the fight with the aliens, like the normal military just fighting the aliens. But this is pretty cool as well. I forgot to show you this in the last video when I picked up Resistance 1. The cover art, the manual art on these is really good. So it's sort of like old documents as well, which is really like a really nice touch. They just don't do this with new stuff. They just don't take the time to make it look cool. Actually, I'll cut to Resistance 1 because I do want to show you the manual for that. But Resistance 1, as I said, on the inside, you've got like officer's journal. To me, that's sick. It looks like a military document, and that's it up close. And then on the back as well, you've got some like military paper where they'd obviously print it out and hand it out to people. But then when you look inside, it's like military documents with the picture at the top and the writing, and it's all dirtied up, like it's been through hell. These documents, these manuals, I keep calling them documents. These manuals are really cool. A really nice touch. And I just looked at the disc as well. So this is a normal case, normal Resistance 2 case, but inside is I believe that's the Platinum version. It says Platinum on it, the Platinum version of Resistance 2, which is, it's a bit weird. Yeah, something to add in the video. And then obviously I can't get 1 and 2 without getting Resistance 3. This one, the front cover, not as cool as the other two. Definitely catches your eye a bit though with the red and white. But yeah, here's the back as well. Yeah, just again, not as eye-catching, to be honest with you. They're fighting aliens for the third time. A lot of people are saying that they need sort of like a remaster or a remake or even like a continuation of these games. Oh, this one's cool as well. It has a reversible cover on it. So there you go, that's the reversible cover. So it looks basically the same on the front. That's the spine there. And then you turn it around and you've just got a lone guy walking towards the skull, walking towards probably his death as well. Oh, and you can see, I didn't notice as well, you can see the alien teeth is like New York skyline. So you've got like Statue of Liberty there. So obviously this one takes place in New York. You can see it in the name Resistance as well. In the A, you've got the Statue of Liberty that makes that up. Yeah, this one as well, it has PlayStation Move features, you can see on the top of the case. I unfortunately never had the PlayStation Move. If anybody did have it and used it for any game, maybe even Resistance 3, let me know down below and your experience with PlayStation Move, because I don't really know that much about it, as I never used it before. I know it's sort of like a Wii remote, sort of like a competitor to the Wii at the time. Let me know what it was like down below. And as well, I'll show you the manual, because the manuals in these games are always sick. It's pretty much the same thing. This is more like a leather journal front. I know there's stickers on it. I'll get them off at some point. But yeah, so this is more of like a drawn one as well. You can see the sketches on the right hand side page. There's a lot of scribbles in it as well. So you can see on the picture there, someone's circled stuff and scribbled on it as well. And they're sort of like, there's either ink or blood splatter on there. So it's just a nice touch. It's more immersive for when you're reading it. More gets you into the game, to be honest with you. Okay, now that's done with PlayStation 3. Now we're on to PlayStation 2. This is Ratchet Gladiator. So there is no Clank in this one. I believe this one might be one of the games where he loses Clank, or Clank is more of a background character and it focuses a lot more on Ratchet. But as I said, I'm trying to collect all of them. So I've got a fair amount now. I think I've got 4. This is number 5 in the Ratchet and Clank series. But yeah, I'll show you the cover. The manual in PlayStation 2 games is big. So here it is, basically copy of the front cover. Oh, the inside is quite nice as well. I'll just show you a couple of pages. Yeah, the inside has just got nice like graphics on it as well. So, made by Insomniac, this one. This is the same people that makes Resistance and Spider-Man. I think this was Ratchet and Clank were the games that made them quite big. I think they were the only games at the time they really focused on, and they still make them, to be fair. But yeah, they're a good company, to be honest with you. But here's the back. So I'll read it to you. Welcome to the Dread Zone, the galaxy's favourite combat sport. Coming to you live from the Shadow Sector. The new season is about to begin. The Lombax known as Ratchet is the contestant the Dread Zone's 6 trillion fans are all talking about. But never fear, folks. 5-time Grand Champion Ace Hardlight and the rest of the Exterminator crew will surely cut him down to size. So this one is, I think a lot of the games feature like sort of like a gladiator mode where like Ratchet is put into an arena and you use all of the weapons you've accrued during the gameplay to fight waves of enemies off. But this one seems like it's just a standalone game with standalone arena combat. Probably not a lot of free roam in this one. I don't know, maybe someone can correct me if they've played it before. But yeah, I'm excited to play this one. I'm excited to I think I'm going to play all of the Ratchet and Clank games when I get them all, so I can just blast through them all one by one by one. It'll be quite nice. It'll be nice to see how the franchise has changed over the span of however long it's been, probably like 10, 15 years. But there's a lot of games in this. I need to get a list together. Maybe someone down below can actually help me out with getting a list together if you do have it handy. But I need to get a list of just all of the games and just going to tick them off one by one. Awesome. So this is another cool game as well. It's another black case. I'm not going to spoil it. In 3, 2, 1. Boom. GTA San Andreas. Yeah, this was one of the best GTAs that they made. You play as CJ. He's part of a gang, and I think he's either been away or he's been in prison for some time. And he moves back home and basically like meets up with his big brother, and some stuff starts to go down. This has a very detailed story for an old game. You go through, you basically help your gang out. There's like a lot of twists and turns. You meet up with a police officer called Officer Tenpenny, and he's actually voiced by Samuel L. Jackson, which is a nice touch. It was cool to hear his voice and like search it up and like, what the hell is Samuel Jackson that voices it? But yeah, it's cool when you can hear someone's voice and then like you're trying to place it and then you just finally find out who it is. Just scratches that itch in your brain. But yeah, this is a nice add to the collection. But Officer Tenpenny, he's a corrupt police officer, and he basically like gets some dirt on you, so you have to do what he says for like the whole game. And you know, some stuff goes down towards the end. There's twists and turns and loads of stuff. But this had great gameplay. Like there was Area 51 in there. This had so much like folklore behind it as well. People used to hunt around Mount Chiliad for Bigfoot. And I don't think it was ever in the game, but people used to try and search for it anyway. You had Area 51, people were trying to find UFOs and aliens. You had the jetpack in this one, which was, yeah, the jetpack. We still haven't got it back in any other GTAs. I know a lot of people were trying to find it in GTA 5. But yeah, this is a nice touch, another black case as well. What do you guys think? Do you like the blue cases better, or do you like the black cases better? I think for certain games, black cases look a lot nicer. Like with this one, San Andreas is written in black, so a black case makes sense. But some games obviously look better in blue. But yeah, tell me down below what you think. Right guys, I thought I was glitching out. So not only have I bought Ratchet & Clank once, I bought it twice. For some reason, I thought they'd given me two, but I went to two CXs the other day and I bought this game at both of them without realizing. So maybe in the giveaway, if we get to 1,000 subs, make sure you sub down below. You can get yourself a brand spanking new copy of Ratchet & Clank Gladiator. I've saved the best till last. So these last two are a couple of heavy hitters, I think. They are both Steelbooks. One of them is more of a special edition, comes in like a cardboard sleeve. The other one is just a standalone steelbook. It's a very nice steelbook. So the first one is the cheap one. This is Black Ops 3 Hardened Edition. This is very, very nice. Comes in a cardboard sleeve. That's what comes in it on the back. And then if I show you the steelbook, this is a very nice steelbook, I think. So you've got Black Ops always does the thing with the guy like sitting down with the two guns. So you've got half of him there. And then on the other side, you've got like the zombies. So this is the Shadows of Evil teaser image that they brought out. And I'll show you up close as well, the front. So you've sort of got like a barely visible Roman numerals 3 in the background. And then you obviously got half the guy from the front cover. And then on the inside, this is what it looks like. And again, I've taken out, there actually wasn't a manual really in this one. These days, all they do, sorry, I'll show you, but all they do is they just put like little cutout paper sleeves in there. No manuals anymore these days, so it's quite rare. But that is what it looks like. You've got the full guy with the double pistols sitting down, which is a nice touch, basically in black and white. And then as well, you get these cards that come with it, which are very nice. So these are all of the like the special operators you can play as in the game. So yeah, these are very nice. It's actually quite similar to the Black Ops 4 edition that I showed you. That's just up there in my Xbox One collection. But this one is multiplayer only, whereas the Black Ops 4 one was zombies cards. And last but definitely not least, this has been sitting in one of my local CEXs for quite a while, and I just thought to myself, why not? This is a PlayStation 2 game. This is one of the only PlayStation 2 steelbooks that I've seen in CEX ever. This is the Resident Evil 4 PlayStation 2 steelbook. Very, very nice. Resident Evil 4 straight on there with the blood-stained like finger trail there. And then I'll show you the back. Basically just pictures of certain scenes in the game with some writing on the back as well. I think this is definitely the first Resident Evil 4 physical copy that I have. I think like any collector that loves Resident Evil, because RE4 has been published and remade and remaked and republished and redesigned and this, that and the other so many times. There is like, I think 5 or 6 different editions of these. So you got PlayStation 2 normal, steelbook, you got remake normal steelbook, you got remake on the PlayStation 4, you got, you know, loads and different RE4s, and that goes with the other games as well. Some of them have been remade, but the inside looks good as well. It's just like a red forest as well. You've got Leon at the bottom, and the disc is sort of like a dirty, sort of like a bandage, I guess, like a dirty bandage with some blood on it as well. But yeah, this is a nice pickup. This was a bit expensive. Oh, sorry, that's not Leon at the bottom. That is the chainsaw guy. My bad. So there's a scene. There's a scene in it where you're in a village. You progress through a little bit, and this chainsaw guy with like a sack on his head comes and tries to kill you. Basically, there's like a whole scene where like the whole village that you go into tries to attack you pretty much, and it's a scary bit because you are super underpowered, and this whole village of like, I think in the remake, because they can put more people in there, there's like at least 10-15 people coming at you, and they're throwing axes at you, they're like walking towards you menacingly and slowly with knives, and you got to like run into buildings. You can pull bookcases behind you to stop them from coming in, but they smash the door down anyway. They carry ladders and put them up the side of the building to climb in the windows, and all you've got is a pistol, and you're just trying to like save yourself. You got limited ammo. You got like, in the old ones as well, it's like limited movement, so you know when you aim it's like you're frozen, whereas in the new one I think you can move and aim, which is a little bit easier, which is probably why they added a lot more people. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment down below what was your favorite pickup, something I should pick up next time. Also, what other content do you guys want to see? I know I've been doing a lot of hauls lately. I've just been trying to build up the collection, but yeah, what else do you guys want to see? I've got some videos that are going to come out soon with my opinions on certain games and stuff, and I'm going to talk through sort of what I think, what could be improved, maybe like a does it hold up sort of a video for certain games. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Sorry. I'm gonna cut that out. Hopefully I'll cut that out. Remember to cut this out. So yeah.